Praise Iomade, you woke up. Healing your wounds was easy, but you were unconscious for so long I was starting to worry we'd lost you.
What happened?
We couldn't stand up to the demoness. Her spells were too strong. It's all right. We'll handle it somehow.
Yeah, we will.
You blacked out, but Staunton and I managed to get you here to the Defender's Heart. It used to be a tavern, but now it's our headquarters. We're gathering our forces here, and we're preparing to strike back.
I found the cultist dispatch in the dungeons. They're holed up in the Tower of Estrad.
Demons have been filling Canabras with their spies and infiltrators for a long time. Unfortunately, I don't have enough people to attack the place right now. At least not blindly. I'd be grateful if you snuck in there and scouted out the situation. But just scouting. Don't be a hero.
Yeah, probably too late, huh? What do you plan to do next?
You heard what the demon said. They're going to desecrate the Wardstone and blow up the whole barrier around the World Wound. That would be an even worse disaster than the World Wound's expansion before the Second Crusade. Not only Canabras, but every city with a Wardstone will be destroyed, including the capital. We can't allow that no matter what. We will retake it, even destroy it if we must. Iomade's gift must not become a weapon of the Abyss.
What's the situation in the city?
Bad, but not hopeless. We're constantly getting news, and new sources of resistance keep springing up in the districts where everyone seemed to be dead. The survivors are gathering here. You should see them. Their faces, their eyes burning with determination. The city is destroyed, but our resistance is not broken. We will keep fighting.
Not to interrupt Irabeth, but whose cute, adorable cat is that just walked in and left? Because I'd like to take it home. Tell me about the Wardstone.
The Wardstones are a gift of Iomade. Created personally by her herald, a mighty angel, and a general of the Celestial armies. The Wardstones keep the World Wound from expanding. They stand along the border of the territory controlled by the demons, creating a barrier to keep them inside. The Canabras obelisk was the first to be placed. It is the key to the whole barrier. We cannot leave it in the hands of those monsters from the Abyss.
So, can I help in any way?
First of all, we need to decide what to do with the stone once we get it. What I'm about to say is classified. A traveler came to the city recently. A blind elf calling himself the Storyteller. He insisted he be allowed to examine the Wardstone, and he raised the alarm when his study was finished. Even before the demon attack, he had found some damage or flaw in the stone. Prelate Hulrune dismissed his words as nonsense, borderline blasphemy. But between you and me, the prelate's opinion isn't worth much. I think the Storyteller knew what he was talking about. We could use his advice right now, if only we knew where he was. I remember the Storyteller spent a lot of time talking to Staunton, a dwarf from my unit. You saw him during the demon attack. The elf asked him about the history of the Crusades. Maybe the Storyteller told Staunton something about where we could find him if anything happened. There's another problem. After the attack, the demons began to gather their forces at the Grey Garrison. It'll be even harder to take them with a head-on assault. But I once heard soldiers talking about a secret entrance to the garrison. Trouble is, I have no idea where to look for it. While you explore the city, please keep your eyes open, in case you find something we can use.
The half-orc smiles at you encouragingly.
And one last thing. The Eagle Watch has lost a lot of soldiers recently. Some were killed, but others simply haven't been seen since the attack. In the chaos that is now Canabras, it's next to impossible to confirm anything for sure. One of the missing fighters is Janna Aldori, a new recruit in the Watch. She got along well with Sela, and she often went drinking with her. I honestly thought Sela and Janna had died together. But now Sela's returned with you, and there's no sign of Janna. If you learn anything of her whereabouts when you're out in the city, please report back.
You got it. I think I know what we gotta do.
May the goddess help you. We're still fighting, which means that Canabras still hasn't fallen. If you come across any groups in the city that can fight, send them here to the Defender's Heart. We'll need every fighter we can muster for the final assault. Yes, one more thing. If you're in the area, check out this address. It's our house. Mine and Inevia's. Well, it was our house. If the building is still standing, open the hidden compartment in the kitchen. It's filled with supplies for a rainy day. You can take whatever you find. You have more need of it.
Okay. So we got a spot for supplies, a kitten I'm going to try to not steal, but I'm definitely going to steal. First, let's go in here. Mushu! Mushu has come home. Okay. Anything that I want. I saved the books from this game. I don't know why. Please don't ask. I enjoy saving them. It makes me happy. So I took that. Let me, real quick. I get Mushu this time. I think on stream I have the owl. Bear. Cat. Owl cat. Yes. But I'm gonna give Lan the owl cat this time. Yes. Okay. I gotta talk to the merchant to have him do that, like to show that. Actually, so we didn't level, but let's go. Oh no. Hey, wait. Mind if I bend your ear about something? Inevia's outside your door, leaning casually against a shelf. How one can lean that casually against a shelf is beyond me, but that's why Inevia is Inevia. So here's the first and most important thing. Beth gave you a crucial mission. I get that, and I know you'll get the job done. I saw you in action. Here's the rub. By sending you out on an errand, we're weakening our defenses here. If they come at us while you're gone, I don't know if we'll be able to fight them off. So you want me to stay here and guard the tavern? What? No, your task is far too important. You can't just hole up here all cozy waiting for the demons to knock on the door. We need to take the fight to them. But if those freaks try to make a move on this place, Beth will send a runner to get you. If that happens, you leg it back here, all right? Because if you don't, you'll be coming back to an ash pile. Got it? When do you think the demons will attack? Your guess is as good as mine. Might not be here. They could attack the whole damn city. Those vermin know they've lost the upper hand and that we're gonna push back hard. If things kick up here, you should know after they attack, some things could be changed beyond recognition. So if you got any business that needs taken care of, you better do it soon. Thanks for the warning. Oh, is there anything else you wanted to discuss? So the rift that damned beetle left with its scythe, yeah, cut the city in two, and it's kind of difficult to get across. Scouts tell me there's a halfway decent place to set up a crossing in Market Square. Not that any of them have tried it, to be sure. If you've got a mind to go across, I think you're going to have to eventually. You might want to give the square a once-over. Watch yourself out there. I will. Okay. So the first thing that I've been dying to do is to respec, because I'm just going to feel better once I do it. I think we were only like level 2, but that's, you know. Hey, Hiller. I'm the super... I didn't even read it. I'm so used to just playing. A tall, athletic man greets you. His hair is prematurely gray and shorn close to his head in a military style. He is lean and well-groomed, and a monocle twinkles coldly in his eye. The bolts out of his jaw and his large but agile frame attest that here is a man who is always ready to be on the move. Greetings, I'm Hiller, Venture Captain of the Pathfinder Society. I am the superior officer among Pathfinders in this region of Mendev. However, the Society is running almost no operations here right now. Besides me, there are almost no Pathfinders here. Actually, I'm only stuck here because of an old feud with a demon worshipper known as Spinner of Nightmares. I've had to work alone without the support of the Society, but I've made a lot of acquaintances among the local mercenaries and daring fighters. If you need a good fighter for an honest cause, talk to me. Alright, I need a good training. I'll get a great mentor from Absalom. For the first few times, he'll train you free of charge. Oh, no. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no. I forgot that it retakes you. The only thing I do wish is that it didn't, wait, is Abby's portrait not here? It's gotta be. Isn't the yeah, there we go. Phew. The one thing I wish is that it didn't, pop you back as far as, like, all of this goes, too. So I think because Druid has the chaotic neutral thing that could go wrong, I'm gonna do that first. Like, we're gonna go through that. But I didn't want to wear... I have a question. For the witch, is the witch outfit the same? No, the witch outfit is nicer. Okay, we're gonna put one... I'm gonna see if I can do it this way. If I can't, it's fine. We'll redo. Charisma. Yeah, charisma bonus. I am going to go with none, because I think we went with none before. Okay. Intelligence, charisma, wisdom. She gonna be wise. She also, more than likely, doesn't need to be that charismatic, but she should have one, just up her health just a little. Please let her live. Persuasion. I want her to have world knowledge and lorne. Okay, we're just gonna go with all these. Perfect. Feet. What am I gonna do to start? Elemental focus. Cold. Okay. She gets a familiar. I know that we already have one person coming in hot with a raven, but honestly, it's kind of my favorite. And the fact that Abby in my head is like this crazy dragon lady after a fashion, this makes a lot of sense that this would be this. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, granted, it's not a dragon, but it flies, and dragons can kind of fly, right? Winter. 100% winter. I'm so excited to play as a winter witch. Snowy ball, 100%. And then let's do... I like to give my character at least one round of cure light, like just one wound healing, just to have that. Let's do this. Let's do... I know Burning Hands isn't Winter Witch, but you know what? She can do a lot of things. We're going to be able to summon monsters, inflict light wounds. I've never actually used sleep before, but it kind of sounds fun. Let's do it. We are once again going this, so everything else should, if my brain is correct, should stay the same. I'm going to stay chaotic neutral. We'll go this, and I think all of that is the same, and I think that's the darker hair color. Clothes. Right, here we go. I like this outfit way better. Okay, good. Phew.
A trivial task.
We had none of that. I have no idea what Abby's birthday was before. Abby's getting a new birthday. I just gotta make it something random. That'll be great. Yeah. Wait. What was her birthday? Can I remember it? Was it like this? Oh no, I probably should have looked beforehand. That's fine. That looks great. Okay. Now, let's see if I can get what I want out of this. If I can, I'm gonna be... Oh, I know. I'm gonna be so excited. Okay, Draconic Druid. Perfect. Perfect. Let's do Perception, Persuasion, lore, this. Beautiful. Give me my dragon. It worked! It worked! Hi! Okay, hold on. First, I think it's that, and then let's go to Visual Adjustments. Let's go to Show Override. Let's go to Use Custom. And get a portrait of my dragon. And close. There we are. Okay, I don't know if you were here for one episode. The first one, maybe? When I mentioned I give all of my pets the point blank. Or not point blank. I give them all the athleticism and mobility. Makes my life easier. I'm changing his birthday. I don't know what his birthday originally was. That sounds really good. Sounds like a good birthday for Kian. Okay. Kian, what else you got for me? Let's make you the most athletic of dragons. You don't need to be a persuasive dragon, because you're already persuasive enough. Let's go find us a tiefling. That's also a thiefling that we may or may not be smooching. Okay, I don't think Mushu will show yet. Maybe? No, I think that you gotta like leave. I always thought that was weird though, that extra pet. Oh, wait, and we gave Abby a familiar. Crazy pet lady playthrough coming. There we go. All right, we don't get to name it. I kind of wish I could. Does it come with a name though? It's just a raven familiar. So we get a bonus on persuasion as well as perception checks, which I like. I like using persuasion options whenever possible. Oh, also, is there... I haven't... Like, I did this once. Like, way back when. And then I haven't done it since, but there you are. This. I don't want to miss this. A grizzled dwarf turns a blade in his calloused hand, carefully inspecting its edge. When he sees you approaching, he sets the blade aside and greets you with a nod. A new face in the city. You picked a good time to come to Canabris. As you can see, we're in sore need of warriors. Do you recognize this sword? Do I recognize it? Of course I do. I made this with my own hands. There's my brand, see? The dwarf carefully takes the sword in his hands, gazing at it like a doting father. Oh, you know. Things have been tough without you, but at least we still got your sword. That's something. Jorn returns the sword to you. In battle, ordinary swords get blunted, they break, but sometimes a weapon can persevere rather. I don't even know how to explain it. I'm no authority on these things, but something like an echo of the deeds done with that weapon, or more like the reflection of the wielder's soul. I don't know. I will say one thing. Take care of that sword. Yanel may no longer be with us, but the demons will still remember why they need to turn tail and run when they see radiance. Ugh, the scabbard's all worn. You can't be having a fine sword like this be carried around in this tatty thing. I'll make you a new one, if you'd like. If the city stands strong and we both survive, come see me again. I'll have it ready, no charge. That's what I didn't do before. I'm kind of excited to see. Do you know everyone in Canabra's by sight? Well, not everyone, but I make it my business to know people who might need my services. And blacksmith work isn't just about the anvil, you know, or isn't just at the anvil. Show me your wares. Okay. The last couple playthroughs, I haven't stopped by to visit him, and I do low-key regret it, but that's fine. I don't think he's got anything interesting. No. I mean, he probably does, but not for me right now. Okay. These are just things I don't need currently. Okay. And I got braces of armor. Punched. I don't need any of these. What is this? Good. Don't need that. Okay. And the long road to taking all the money so I can buy all the healing potions so I don't die has begun. So I like the bracers that we have. Dancer's boots. 2 combat. Okay. Let's do this. Natural armor. Silver tongue. Yeah, persuasion check bonus. Flow of water. Saving throws against spells with cold descriptor and adds. DC for the save. Okay. And then this one. Okay. That definitely for me. Bracers of armor. That goes to Lan. That goes to you. Did I not give him? What happened to his bracers? What? I gave him bracers. Maybe not. Did something happen to them? Maybe I gave them to somebody else. That's fine. Here you go, Celia. You can have that. I possibly just gave them to somebody else. I don't know. That's weird. Okay. Let's go find a tiefling. Surrender thy soul, Delvin. Iomade, protect us. I got you again. How many times is it today? Take your jokes and shove them, tiefling. Whoa, easy there, Chief. Don't hit me. It's not gonna hit you, Woljif.
Hey, Chief.
Hey.
Ooh, hey, gorgeous. Come over here. I want to talk to you about something. Something really important.
At least he knows that we're pretty. The young tiefling sits cross-legged on the floor. He looks relatively calm for someone in shackles, but his tail whips back and forth in agitation. Noticing your attention, the tiefling sits up and beckons you over.
Quit bothering the decent people in here, Woljif, or I'll knock your teeth out.
What's it to you, Delvin Dum-Dum? You were told to guard me, and I'm not stopping you. But no one told me I had to shut my trap.
I mean, he brings up a good point. Who are you?
Woljif. Woljif Jefto. I deal in useful things. I can get you whatever you want. Anything. But there's just one problem.
The tiefling rattles his chains and gives you a meaningful look. So why are you in chains then?
Does it really matter?
Kinda.
Don't get hung up on the past, Chief. Don't look to the future. Live in the here and now.
Woljif, you sound like an awful fortune teller.
He was caught thieving.
That's what I thought. What do you want from me?
I'll lay it out for you.
'Kay.
Simple job, 30 minutes tops. We go someplace, talk to someone, and in return, whatever you want, I'll get it for you. Some extra rations, no problem. Armor, weapons, scrolls, you name it. It's as good as yours. If you need my help with something, whistle and I'll be there. I'm handy enough with knives too, and even my magic know-how isn't too shabby.
What a load of guff. If you were good at magic, you wouldn't be stuck in here now, would you?
Don't you listen to him, Chief. He'd find fault with the Queen herself. I'll be useful to have in battle, and I'll sell whatever you want at a reasonable price. It's your lucky day. You won't meet another gem like me in Canabras.
First, your shadow. Tell me about that.
Get me out of here and I'll tell you. And don't worry, it's not contagious.
What was that laugh? Bullshit. I can't help you while you're chained up. How can I get you free?
That's easy. You know Irabeth?
Yeah.
Feisty looking gal.
I do.
Always wears armor.
Yep.
You can't miss her. She's the meanest fighter in the whole city. When you see her, put in a good word for me, will ya? Tell her there's this guy, Woljif, locked up for no good reason in the Defender's Heart. Well, for the follies of his youth.
Yeah.
And he really wants to get out on bail so he can keep up his good behavior and make a contribution to society. You got that? Will you do it?
Yeah, I'll go talk to Erebeth.
I knew I could count on you. Knew it the moment I laid eyes on you.
I'll talk to you later. I don't know why, but Woljif kinda sorta reminds me of Ito from Genshin. I don't know why, but he does. Okay, so is that really what this was? Like, oh right, and then now there's this. The button won't budge. There's like the secret thing here. Am I supposed to hit that first? Thanks, Kian. And then will you hit that one for me? Okay, now can I take this? I like that he's doing. It won't budge. Maybe it has to stay up. Nope. I'm gonna get this puzzle. I've done it before. It won't budge now. Did I break it? Possibly. Let's see if we come back down if it's still that way. By the way, there is a shortcut. Okay. Let me go back to the basement real quick and see if I broke that. I kind of sort of did, didn't I? Unless you have to finish it. The button won't budge. I just... No? Ah, no! Do I load back in? I forget what was behind there. Ah, whatever. I think it was just loot. I don't think it was that important. Oh, it was the door and it opens up to more loot. Yeah, it's fine. I'm just gonna forget that. There's like nothing like life or death in there. Okay, so there's the secret entrance, by the way. I could have gone out that way before, but I want to talk to Joran, which now makes Staunton even more interesting. I'm not gonna lie, because now I just put 2 and 2 together from a later part in the story. Hey, Erebeth! Can I talk to you about Woljif? Any success? How's the city? I haven't left yet, mainly because there's a tiefling chained up in Defender's Heart. What can you tell me about him? Erebeth shrugs scornfully. Woljif is a petty thief from a gang of tieflings operating in Canabras. That's what we call them in these parts. They tried to rob a vendor of magical items recently. Unfortunately, we apprehended only one of them, and the rest escaped. We have nowhere else to keep him apart from Defender's Heart, but that's hardly a prison. Woljif knows it too. He's been begging us for days to let him go free or have someone vouch for him. He's already asked you to put in a good word for him, hasn't he? Erebeth squints at you thoughtfully and then shrugs. If you want to recruit Woljif and put him to good use, go ahead. Take him off our guards' hands. We can ill afford to let soldiers spend their days watching over a middling thief. I hope the tiefling proves useful should you decide to take him along. Thank you. I will keep him. I mean, take him along. Also keep him, but you know, that's fine. I'm just gonna go back downstairs. Maybe I did open up the door and I didn't even realize it. Because that would make sense. Let's go see if I opened up that door real quick before I set Woljif free. Dun, 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 dun. The music is so good in this game. Stop. Okay, this way. Did I do it? I did! Never mind! I actually did open this. I'm gonna take everything. Ah, yes, this helmet. I forget what this helmet does exactly. Tell me, what does this helmet do? Charisma. Alluring charisma. Oh. Wait, who needs charisma? Does Land... No. No. Oh. Okay. There you go, seal it. But first. I don't know why they have the don't show backpack. Does anybody ever really wear a backpack? I don't think so. I like that everybody shows their potions on their belt, though. That's actually really cool. So show class equipment. Basically, at this point, that's where we are with that, which is fine. Okay. I'm gonna take everything that they have because I need money.
Well, Chief, what do you got for me?
I talked to Erebeth, and I've decided to make you part of my little party. We'll see how it goes.
Ah, you must be a smooth talker. Come on, Delvin. Get these bracelets of yours off me. I'm going free.
You're sure to regret this. This tiefling will fleece you for everything you've got. Mark my words.
You're a bitter little man, Delvin. Petty and mean. You can't even be happy for me, can ya? I pity you. I'll leave you alone with your sad little soul. So long. And now, Chief, straight down to business.
Yeah.
You see, I'm one of those guys that people around here call thieflings.
I heard.
We just call ourselves the family.
Uh-huh.
After we knocked over that shop and I got stuck here in the Defender's Heart, a little bird told me that Big Sister Charisme wanted to see me. Bet she had some questions to ask me. You following?
Yeah, I am. Questions never sound good when it comes to the family.
Now, she won't be asking me questions like, Woljif, how'd you manage to get out of this one? Or, Woljif, you're so thin, didn't they feed you? No, something serious has gone down, and I just know they want to try to pin something on me. I can feel it in my tail. So, I knew right away that I couldn't go alone. You turned up just in time, Chief. You don't need to do anything when we get there. Just stand behind me and look mean, and I'll handle the rest. Somehow. Let's go. I'll show you the way.
Okay. You show me the way, Woljif. We'll go talk to Sister Charisme. So I'm gonna butcher her name like 6 times because that's the way I go. Bye, Woljif. I'll see you later. I like it that Woljif causes no end of trouble to everybody, including us. Which, honestly, I mean, that's fine. It's Woljif. Oh, I gotta level up. Okay. Elemental Witch. Yes. What am I gonna do? Persuasion? Yes, perception, sure. I've got a 9 in that. Honestly, everybody else generally gets a lot of perception points too. So I'm debating on putting it here. I think I might alternate between perception and arcana. Oh, no, did I not? No, I did that. Okay. Boon companion. Your bond with your animal. Yes. I mean, I know he's only one behind me, but still. Let's see what I got here. Healing. No, your fortune. I never really know what I want to pick. Here, to suppress and protect it from negative conditions. Each time she uses this hex, dazzled, fatigued, shaken, or sickened. If the target is afflicted with the chosen condition, that condition is suppressed for a number of minutes equal to the witch's level. Additionally, the witch grants her target a +4 circumstance bonus and save. Oh, actually, that sounds really useful. Let's go with that. Let's do ear piercing scream. I can pick 2. Let's also pick remove sickness. You quell the feelings of illness and nausea in the target. Okay, perfect. Done. Yeah, we'll level you up too, honey. Don't worry. You'll get your athletic points. Somebody will have the ability to weapon focus. I don't know. There's something on him, I think, that has the percent. But let's just do this first. I'm gonna give him. What is Ray? I actually don't know if I've used this. You can use this multiple feet. Does not stack. Each time you take this feat, it applies to the new. Okay. Let's go with that. I've actually never used it. Okay, so now he can have Drake Intellect. He can have Scales Elemental Resistance based on its subtype, along with minor resistance to elemental damage from non-opposing elements. So the cold subtype, cold resistance, electricity, acid. Now, I generally have Ember in my party. So I know that there are going to be like area spells eventually that will possibly hurt like people on your side. I try to stay away from those spells for everybody, but like on one hand, I almost want to make sure that whatever I pick for him has fire resistance as well as cold resistance. Nobody really uses electricity. This is something I think I'm gonna have to like think on what I want to do for that. I am leaning towards the acid subtype, and then giving him the +5 and +5 on cold and fire, and then 25 to acid, because I feel like there is something that hits with acid at some point, but I could be remembering a different game. So this breath weapon deals damage in a 15-foot cone. Those that are caught in the area of breath receive a reflexive save for half damage. DC of this save is equal to 10. Okay, your level Constitution. After use of this ability takes recharge until you upgrade. Okay. Is agility? I think we're gonna go with acid breath for now. Okay. Yeah, you can kill everybody with awful breath. You're welcome. I made sure that you could pretty much murder an entire village with awful stanky breath. That's what we do. Perfect. Well, let's go back upstairs. We should probably talk to Lan, and we should talk to Camellia as well as Horgus and Woljif, and then we'll end up heading out and starting the basically big circuit of things to do before the first big battle, which I believe if I remember how to trigger it correctly, you have to sleep here once, and then the next time either you come back or within so many quests, it'll trigger. Before that happens, A, I want to get to the library. B, I want to pick up Darren. Those are like the two things. And I want to pick up Ember, and I want to do the, oh gosh, what is it? I want to confront Hulrin. And kind of get some of that started. So those are like the things I want to do. The Horgus quest, all that other stuff, that can be done later. But definitely picking up Darren, Ember, and doing the library are like top tier things that I want to get done before the first big battle. So let's get it all done.